So we're here in Old Town San Diego. I was just chatting with an old timer. I'm here at the Racine and Laramie cigar shop, having a lovely cigar. I was chatting with an old timer named Bill. Man, he's born and raised in San Diego. His family's from Minnesota, and he was telling some ghost stories from you hear a lot of ghost stories from here in Old Town, but you don't hear so much from East County. And he was telling a ghost story of a trailer park that he lived at in East County in Lakeside. Glenview, he said, was the name of it, and it's got a lot of history behind it. He said there were some grinding rocks near the trailer park, which means that there were native settlements down there, Kumeyaay settlements back in the day. And he was telling us about some ghostly things that would happen at the trailer park. And it sounds like he's got the gift in his family. They've got the sensitivity to those things in his family. He said a lot of his family members, when a loved one would pass on, they would come and visit the family members after they died back in Minnesota. So it runs in his family to be sensitive to those things. And he said in his trailer, he said it happened a few times. He'd be there with his wife. About 2 in the morning, they'd be woken up in their trailer, hear heavy human footsteps stomping along the roof of the trailer, like somebody walking back and forth on the roof. And his wife said, maybe it's a mountain lion. He said, well, maybe, but what would a mountain lion be doing up on the roof of the trailer? They'd be out hunting deer out in the wilderness. And he said also, you can tell that's 2 human feet. That's not 4 padded feet. Those are two human feet, like in boots or something, stomping along the roof of that trailer. And he said they'd hear voices sometimes too. Hear voices of somebody. They knew that there was nobody else around, and he'd be in the trailer alone, and he would hear. Sometimes he'd also hear the furniture moving around in the other room of the trailer. Furniture dragged across the floor, and he knew that he was the only one in there. So I'm going to look into that a little more. Glenview Trailer Park, out there in Lakeside in East County. And he said for sure there were grinding rocks near there, so there could have even been a burial ground, but we know there was definitely settlements back there. Back in the day, probably long before colonial days, Kumeyaay people would grind the acorns out there. And I guess some memories of those times kind of clung to the place, stuck to it. Like a lot of people say about here, about Old Town. This building we're at, Racine and Laramie, it's haunted too. The workers who work here in Racine and Laramie, they'll hear things, they'll hear footsteps, hear things moved around inside the shop. And this has been a shop and a saloon for a long time, since the 1800s, mid-1800s. So this gentleman, Bill, he shared some really cool ghost stories with us. He said that his father was visited by his grandmother, Bill's grandmother, his father's mother. Right after she passed, she came to visit his father a few days after. His father was in bed back in Minnesota. And the mother came into the room and just sat on the bed. Felt the bed depress and everything. He saw her clear as day. He said, Mom, just stay here a little bit longer. But she had to go. She got up and left the room. She had to move on. But she came to say goodbye to him just one last time. A lot of really cool ghost stories around here. San Diego, of course, here in Old Town. It's Ghost Central here. Right here, a lot of history, a lot of the past, and some folks say that the past never left us. Right here at the cigar shop in Old Town.